Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm Chris. This is Skyrim Special Edition. We are in the middle of Dimhollow Crypt, so in addition to Inigo, we have Serana. That was great timing, Serana. Thank you. In between parts, I obviously didn't go very far. Forgot about gargoyles, jeez. I simply leveled up, and while doing so realized that I had the vampire disease. So, being fairly certain that we wouldn't see any more vampires for the rest of this dungeon, oh, she revived one. Nico, you coming? I used a cure disease potion and got rid of that. Okay. So, we found Serana. She's got an Elder Scroll. Now we have to take her home. Anything over here? Just embalming tools. I don't really need those. I don't plan on embalming anyone. At least not anytime soon. If that comes up, I can buy my own embalming tools. I wonder if people are going to pop out of those when I open this. Oh my gosh, who could have predicted? Yeah. Alright. Some gold. Always use that. Okay, I was wondering why absolutely no one was attacking that skeleton. Turns out there wasn't really any good reason for it. Oh, there we go. He had an iron ingot on him. That skeleton had hopes and dreams of becoming a blacksmith. Alright, big room here. There's a skeleton. There's a skeleton. Got a big guy up top. Ooh! Draugr Scourge Lord, huh? Okay. I was about to turn tail and just book it, because I would not have made it very far going toe-to-toe with him. Let's grab some of your gold. Don't mind me. Seems there's still some fighting going on. I'll let that just resolve itself. Oh, okay, it is right here. Drained vitality. And I don't really need those. And we're out.
It's so good to breathe again. This weather is incredible. Shouldn't we keep moving? I really want to get back home. Good question. Hard to say. I can't really tell. I feel like it was a long time. Who is Skyrim's High King? Oh, wonderful. A war of succession. Good to know the world didn't get boring while I was gone. Who are the contenders? Empire? What empire? Cyrodiil is the seat of an empire? It must have been gone longer than I thought. Definitely longer than we planned. Please, let's hurry. I need to get home so I can figure out what's happened.
What empire? The empire. Okay, so going that way. I think here would be the best place to go.
I was always taught to avoid these types of ruins. I think I see why now.
I think I go down. Yeah, let's just go down to that path. I know Serana is a little bit more dynamic than most companions, which is probably why a lot of people like her so much. And she may have been the inspiration for Nico. I can't say for sure, but just a companion who actually interacts with you a little bit more. Alright, so we're making our way north here. Got some beautiful northern lights. Just absolutely stunning. So I think I tried to say this last time before the spider showed up, and I don't think I ever finished that thought. When this was announced as the first DLC for Skyrim, I was a little bit surprised, just because Skyrim had this very hardy survivalist vibe. And them going kind of into a vampire DLC, very much exploring the more occult. It just surprised me a little bit. Yeah, we could go this way. I'm actually going to drop a quick save here. Okay. Yeesh.
Where'd you go?
Oh, that's bear. Ooh. Oh, Serana, you revived a dead Stormcloak. You'll probably see me quick saving a little bit more often because in that last episode when I kept trying to get to Dimhollow and kept dying or things kept happening, was not a fan of that, so trying to be smarter about it now. Skyrim is very easy to lose track of time, and if you don't get an autosave, if you're just traveling over land for a while, it's easy to get caught in a bad position, die, and then have to do it all over again. So you can kind of see the castle off in the distance there. But we're going to go towards, I believe they have like a little dock. I just want to avoid that fort because I think it's filled with Thalmor. Alright. That's where our arrow is pointing anyway. Oh wow. Nigo, you are caked in frost. Must be chilly up here. Serana! Hey, Serana! You stuck on a rock? You're almost there.
Yes?
Alright, well. I don't know if I want to sit here and wait for her to figure that out. Yeah. She might be there for a while. Alright. It's a pretty big castle.
Hey, so, before we go in there... I think so. And thanks for asking. I wanted to thank you for getting me this far, but after we get in there, I'm going to go my own way for a while. I think. I know your friends would probably want to kill everything in here. I'm hoping you can show some more control than that. Once we're inside, just keep quiet for a bit. Let me take the lead.
After all these years, Lady Serana's back. Now that's something.
This must be that beautiful...
Oh. Alright, well I don't know how she figured out that I'm a vampire hunter. But...
How dare you trespass here? Wait, Serana? Is that truly you? I cannot believe
you can't come in here?
My lord, everyone! Serana has returned!
I guess I'm expected.
I can't believe it.
My long-lost daughter
We've
returns.
got some texture issues over here.
I trust you have my Elder Scroll.
After all these years, that's the first thing you ask me? Yes, I have the scroll.
Of course,
She
I'm
has the scroll.
delighted to see you, my daughter. Must I really say the words aloud? Ah, if only your traitor mother were here. I would let her watch this reunion before putting her head on a spike. Now tell me, who
I'm gonna do
is
this.
this stranger you have brought into our hall?
This is my savior, the one who freed me.
For my daughter's safe return, you have my gratitude. Tell me, what is your name? I am Harkon, Lord of this court. By now, my daughter would have told you what we are.
You're a reclusive cannibal cult.
Not just vampires. We are among the oldest and most powerful vampires in Skyrim. For centuries we lived here, far from the cares of the world. All that ended when my wife betrayed me and stole away that which I valued most. You have done me a great service, and now you must be rewarded. There is but one gift I can give that is equal in value to the Elder Scroll and my daughter.
A ton of gold?
I offer you my blood.
Oh.
Take it and you will walk as a lion among sheep. Men will tremble at your approach and you will never fear death again. then you will be prey, like all mortals. I will spare your life this once, but you will be banished from this hall. Perhaps you still need convincing. Behold the power! This is the power that I offer. Now, make your choice.
Nah.
So be it. You are prey, like all mortals. I banish you.
Ah. Well, Inigo, I think that's the fastest I've been kicked out of a party. So, I always thought it was strange that, we went in there, like, yep, I'm gonna be a vampire hunter, let's go. And the first vampire that we see that talks, we're like, oh, well, let's just take you home then. Cannot fast travel while enemies are nearby. What do we got? Not seeing anything. How about now? Yeah, not really gonna let this go, huh? Is it that mud crab? Oh my gosh, my fireball went underwater. I didn't know that was possible. Still enemies nearby, huh? What if I move back here, huh? There we go. Alright. If you're a vampire hunter, I always thought it was weird that you're like, yeah, sure, I'll take you home. After she was, like, very freely admitting that she was a vampire. Like, I always thought that vampire hunters were kind of the more extreme professions. It's not something you can really half-ass, you know? Excuse me. Hey, what's up, man?
Huh?
Oh, ma'am. Excuse me. It's hard to tell in Skyrim when everyone is rocking, like, shoulder-length hair. Wearing big, bulky armor. Don't mind me. Oh, dang. Vampire armor is... Oh, there they go. Is worth a lot of money. What spell is that?
Look at this. I should have known it was only a matter of time before they found us. It's the price we pay for openly recruiting. We'll have to step up our defenses. I don't suppose you have some good news for me.
I have news, but I wouldn't call it good.
Of course. Why did I suppose differently? Fine. Tell me what you know. A woman trapped in there? That doesn't make any sense. Who is she? More importantly, where is she?
She wanted to go home, so I took her to her castle.
I'm waiting to hear what any
Like,
of this means.
such a dumb idea.
They what? And you didn't stop them? You didn't secure the scroll. I suppose you're lucky you're not dead. Or worse, one of them. By the Divines. This couldn't get much worse. This is more than you and I can handle. Well, of course we do. I'm old, not stupid. We're just going to need some help. If they're bold enough to attack us here, then this may be bigger than I thought. I have good men here, but there are people I've met and worked with over the years. We need their skills, their talents, if we're going to survive this. If you can find them, we might have a chance.
Right, where they at?
Aren't you? I like that. Not like those fools in the Order. We should keep it small. Too many people and we'll draw unwanted attention to ourselves. I think we'll want Serene Gerard. Breton girl, whip smart and good with tinkering. Fascination with the Dwemer. Weapons in particular. Last I knew, she was out in the Reach. Convinced she was about to find the biggest dwarven ruins yet. Might need a little convincing, but she should. You'll also want to find Gunmar. Big brute of a Nord. Hates vampires almost as much as I do. Got it into his head years back that his experience with animals would help. Trolls in particular, from what I hear. Last I knew he was out scouring Skyrim for more beasts to tame. Bring the two of them back here, and we can get started on coming up with a plan. Watch your back.
Okay, I'm just gonna take a quick peek in Fort Dawnguard here. Just to see if anything has changed. I'm still mystified that that one crossbow I dropped just disappeared. Hey man.
Did you need something? I've heard the rumors around Skyrim. I know something's going on, and I've seen the vampires. I felt I had two choices. I could either live in fear of the night, or I could do something to help protect my people.
I know there's a bunch of stuff kind of scattered around. Don't know if I care all that much to try and find all of the stuff that I can grab. This becomes the blacksmith area, I know that. Take the bolts. I don't really need the crossbow. Alright, that's good enough. Let's go find one of these people. And then we can call it a day, probably. Who should we find? That's Gunmar. And Serene Gerard is out here. Let's go up here. Alright, and am I lost already? Let's pull 180 and walk that way. Walk to that marker there. Okay. Hi. They have two types of swords. They have the machete and the regular sword. Let's see here. Don't want myself or an ego to step on any of those traps. So this part of Dawnguard is obviously kind of, I don't know if divergent is the right word, but it splits here. Obviously that was a major choice. If I had gone with the vampires, my next couple quests would be very different. I think the end goal of these quest lines are pretty much the same. I've only really done each of them once, I think. Alright, so we've got, what was this? Conjurer. Is this a bandit? Yeah. And that's a dragon. Arcane dragon? Oh man, those are sweet horns. Nope. Get back down here. Ooh. He's really cool looking. Love the horns too.
I think that you feel better now you have had your dragon soul.
Inigo is very concerned that I'm addicted to consuming dragon souls. It's that one out there. Alright, so I don't think I'm that far off course. I was starting to get a little worried, but I think just coming out of that passage I saw that dragon and veered off this way. There's a saber cat. Ow! Okay. I think Inigo took care of that. Yes, here she is. Hello!
You haven't seen a sack full of dwarven gyros lying around, have you? I swear I left it right here. Do you think mud crabs might have taken it? I saw one the other day. Wouldn't be surprised if it followed me here. Well, just look around, will you? Isran? Wants me? No, you must be mistaken. He made it exceedingly clear the last time we spoke that he had no interest in my help. I find it hard to believe he's changed his mind. He said some very hurtful things to me before I left. Anyway, I'm quite happy in my current pursuits. So if you'll excuse me... Vampires. Really? Oh, and I suppose now he remembers that I proposed no less than 3 different scenarios that involved vampires overrunning the population. Well, what are they up to?
Well, they do have an Elder Scroll.
Well, that's actually something I never would have anticipated. Interesting. I'm not sure what they would do with one, but in this case, Isran is probably correct in thinking it isn't good. All right. If nothing else, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to learn more about what's going on so I can better defend myself. But I'm not just going to abandon what I've been working on here. It's too useful. I need at least 1 intact dwarven gyro. So either I need to find the satchel those mud crabs stole, or I need another gyro from someplace. You wouldn't happen to have one, would you?
Worth a shot.
I'm sorry, but I'm not about to do that without at least a single gyro to show for my efforts.
Alright. Aha! Nothing, huh? It's a bummer.
What would mud crabs want? I understand that, but I really can't leave here without at least 1 usable piece of dwarven equipment. A single gyro would be enough, I think. Believe me, this is useful stuff.
Here you go.
It's not much, but this will help a great deal with some things I've been researching. Now, where is it Isran expects me to go? Ah, been working more on his secret hideout, has he? It'll be interesting to see how much progress he's made. I'll finish up here and head in that direction as soon as I can. See you there. Farewell.
Alright. So that is one person recruited. Coming up next, we're going to recruit Gunmar. Get out of the bushes. There you go. Come on. We're going to recruit Gunmar, who apparently deals with trolls. He's more of a animal wrangler kind of guy. So check out some of these videos, and we'll keep going with Dawnguard next time. Thanks for joining me.